What's up, guys? Chase Long here, and the 2019 CrossFit Open is officially over. And now it's time to start thinking about what you can do to prepare for the 2020 Open later this year in October. I'm guessing it'll be called the 2020 Open. I mean, it's still in 2019, but anyways, it's time to start thinking of the 2020 season. Before we start doing that, I think it's important that we reflect on the 2019 Open. I think it'd be kind of stupid if we just did the Open for 5 weeks and then we didn't sit back and reflect on it and learn what we can from it. Oh, and it's also spring cleaning day. Yeehaw. Essentially, there's a healthy way and an unhealthy way of viewing your performance in the Open. The unhealthy way is just filled with comparing yourself to other people's wins and only focusing on your losses and shortcomings. Just harboring those feelings of disappointment and anger and just like self-loathing, this pity party. That's a very, very unhealthy way to look at the Open. That way of thinking just leads to a lot of excuse making and just disregard for the lessons that the Open is trying to teach you about your training and progress. The healthy way to view the Open is it's identifying your wins, identifying your shortcomings, and using those shortcomings to guide your training in the months to come. Now I'll come back to this healthy relationship with the Open in a second, but right now I have to go move some plates so we can paint this corner over here. Maybe it's over there. It's really hard to point on a wide screen. That area. So back to having a healthy relationship with your performance in the Open. For me, this was my 4th CrossFit Open. And I would say it's also the first Open where I actually felt like I really learned something. In my past 3 Opens, I walked away from the 5th week feeling as if there was so many things to work on that was just the general takeaway. I didn't really learn anything about myself other than that I needed to get better at everything CrossFit related. So this was the first Open that I felt like I walked away with an actual understanding of what I need to improve on as an athlete. And I don't just mean I need to get better at gymnastics. I don't mean that I need to get faster at transitions or be better at movements. It's more dialed in than that. So for me, that first area that I know that I need to improve, and this was highlighted by 19.4 and 19.5, is my confidence in my bar gymnastics. What I mean by improving my confidence in my bar gymnastics is that when I'm under fatigue, I start to doubt my ability to do bar muscle ups, to do pull-ups, to do chest to bar. Muscle capacity is there and the endurance is there, but I will take more rest than necessary because I don't believe in my head that I'll be able to succeed in doing the movement if I jump up before I feel absolutely ready to jump up. The second area that I really need to focus on, and I've known this for a long time, but it just takes time to develop it, and that's my strict upper body strength. I've always been a terrible bench presser, terrible handstand push-upper, and dip person. Anything that involves the upper body and muscular endurance and max strength has always been a weak spot for me. The third area of improvement that I really want to focus on between now and next Open is what I want to refer to as training mindset. It's basically visualizing where you want to be as an athlete, as a competitor, and treating each training session as an opportunity to get closer to that. And somehow over the last year, last 7 months, I really kind of just lost sight of that. I became kind of complacent where I was at athletically and competitively. I think for me, I just lost sight of the idea that I'm not competing with the people in my class. Yes, I'm competing with the people in my gym and in my class, but just beating them shouldn't be my end goal. If you want to compete at the highest level, you have to have your sights set higher than just the peers that are around you day to day in your gym. Obviously that's not going to be the same for everybody, but if competing at the top level of CrossFit, going to sanctionals and placing and making the podium is a goal of yours, then you have to hold yourself accountable to that at all times. Every training session you have to act and perform in a way that is reflective of an athlete of that caliber. And that mindset might not be right for you, but if you do want to get better, you basically have to picture what the better version of yourself looks like and what they would be doing each training session, and do that, especially on the days when you don't feel like doing it. So now that the Open's over, I'm gonna keep these videos coming, guys. I'm gonna be focusing more on my day-to-day training. I'm gonna be giving you guys tips. I'll be sharing workouts that I put together and all types of cool shit, guys. So thanks again for watching, guys. If you like this type of content, please give me a like, hit that subscribe button, and until next time, I'll see ya. Peace. YouTube's how to end a YouTube video is right here. Cut. Next time we'll have the fitness, more of it.